What up?
Hey. Hi, Matt.
Hi.
I gotta say, I am equally as hyped for tonight. This is a little different for us. I don't know if we've done a watch along before.
And yeah, but for
Collision.
Got you.
Yeah.
So this is kind of the first for like a documentary, I guess.
Yes.
And so welcome back to TWG Fan Club, our weekly wrestling fan club. Thank you for joining us. My crew, for those who are new to the fan club, welcome. We do this every Wednesday on Those Wrestling Girls Twitch and Twitter Spaces. So tonight, we are going to watch WrestleMania 40 Behind the Curtain. I guess the doc we've kind of all been waiting for, the kind of 24, but even like bigger. Like this feels different and new and fresh. It's airing on YouTube tonight at 7 in like a couple minutes. So we're going to be watching it live together as a family. And it's also really special for us because we were all very lucky enough to be at WrestleMania in Philly. So we'll be like reliving those memories. Justin posted a really cool picture of us on one of the last nights, like take me back. Like that's exactly how I feel about WrestleMania weekend in Philly. Like it was a movie. So I cannot wait to see the behind the scenes. A lot of people can say this was the biggest WrestleMania of all time. It broke numerous records for the WWE. We saw storytelling like no other. I want to shout out Nate and Storyline Tees. This is my first time actually wearing this shirt, which I thought was really, really, really dope. And I thought it was just this Bloodline shirt was perfect to wear tonight because I think you could say this was a Bloodlines WrestleMania main eventing every night. And The Rock came back. Like it was really a mix of so many cool things. It was a milestone mania. I personally loved it. I cannot wait to see everything that went into it. So make sure you have another device open, have YouTube open. I posted the link on our Twitter page. It is on YouTube. Go to WWE's YouTube page and make sure you press play at 7. And let us know in the comments what you're thinking, your reactions to things, because I am so excited to like relive this.
Yeah.
How you guys feeling?
Yeah.
Well, this is you know, to pull back the curtain, I deemed it the most important WrestleMania championship win of all time. So I'm very excited to see.
As far as Cody?
Yeah, definitely. You know, when you look at the pivot of where they were going, where the business was going, where the company was going. But I'm excited to see it. But I'm gonna tell y'all straight up right now, I don't think I'm gonna believe half of what I'm gonna see. And I'm gonna just leave it at that.
Okay,
we'll react to it afterwards.
Okay.
All right. I am very interested.
So for me, I think this is one of the most important WrestleManias of all time because this is the first one, no Mr. Redacted whatsoever. We know through the grapevine he came back to help out with WrestleMania 39. So this is a completely new era. You saw it in the booking. You saw it in who made the card and who didn't. I think that main event in night 2 is one of the most important main events because you're passing literally the crown from the Bloodline era and from Roman being in the main event picture for like the last, decade?
Yeah.
For the 30s for the most part, into the Cody era and this Triple H era. And this is going to be probably the last time the Northeast gets a WrestleMania for a while.
Thank God.
Like, think about it. Like, 35 and 40 and everything else has been domes, Midwest, and West Coast. So this may be
planning. Adams is quarterbacking this project.
I know Brian's asked it not just say thank God. Mister, I want to bring a WrestleMania to Baltimore.
Not anymore. It's too cold.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm so glad to go to another coast. Hi, Rakarsha. Welcome.
Well,
Welcome.
to be fair, I think the circumstances were different this time around because it was just colder. But then you also got to remember, for those who weren't there, Lincoln Financial Field is next to the water, which makes it colder compared to WrestleMania 35, where it, you're a distance away from the Hudson from MetLife Stadium, but at the same time, it was warmer. Like it didn't get cold until like the very end.
That's a good point. We got 15 seconds. Just
And not to mention,
15
night two was much better with the
much
weather.
warmer.
And
The
difference
countdown
being
begins.
the difference being no wind. Like that's what fucked everyone up. Night 1 was windy compared to night 2, where there was no wind. So when it got cold at night 2, it was tolerable. Night 1 was just. Ooh, look at the private jet.
Ooh. Yo, Triple H, one of my favorite people. There is a countdown. Hey, Grizzly Beer.
All time, 40 years in the making. The pressure of it being WrestleMania is overwhelming.
Got those captions.
Okay, can I just say, doing business on a fucking jet is a goal
Yes.
of mine.
I know. Secession spoiled me.
Manifestation.
Manifesting. Secession done spoiled me with that.
People want to see Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. Absolute anarchy in Bedlam.
Shout out to Sam Roberts.
Something magical will come out of this chaos.
Yo, he whipped that boy. The Rock.
Like, come here, boy.
That boy.
We get a first
I want to go there.
glimpse of the. I want to
Me
go.
too.
So bad.
Manifesting. We gonna all be there soon.
So is it Titan Tower 2.0?
Nah.
WWE headquarters? What is
No,
it
they have a
called?
name for it. Remember? Isn't it? Is it Titan Tower? I don't know. But it's a name for their new headquarters, I believe.
Straight. The journey lies in how we navigate
Who
the
is Tom
turns and
Rinaldi?
forge the paths
Brian, throw that in the
before us.
Google machine. That's who's narrating.
He's a epic
Hey,
sports
Krista.
person.
than anyone imagined. At the helm of this multi-million-dollar venture is WWE head of creative, Paul Levesque.
That man, Triple H, is
The original Hot Tour.
Used to be on ESPN.
If I hear that phrase one more time,
Knows what it takes and has an open mind.
He did though.
You look at creative like a GPS right after the destination. And if you do that, then the GPS just tells you the turns to take along the way, but you know what your North Star is.
That goofy ass dog.
nah, shit look mad goofy.
Nah, leave Pharaoh alone.
Cody Rhodes,
We
the
love you,
journey
Cody,
starts in his home state
but-
of Georgia.
Cody,
For nearly 2
TBD,
years,
but
Rhodes
Pharaoh,
has made it his
I like
mission
dogs.
to win the WWE
I love
Championship.
dogs.
A promise he made to
Guys,
his
that's
father,
Dusty
the
Rhodes.
late great Dusty Rhodes.
I can't cry and kill, but I think he's gonna do it for me.
Absolutely.
There we go.
been denied, and I am going to do it for the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
There.
You hear the tremble in the voice.
Will Cody Rhodes finish the story?
A year ago, Cody took on the head of the table, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns for the title at WrestleMania 39.
No! Spell!
The moment the referee's hand hit 3 at WrestleMania 39, Roman Reigns successfully defended the title. The audience was clamoring for the rematch.
Despite the loss, Cody remained focused on finishing his story.
I've spent an entire 2 years fixated on the title that Roman has. People kept saying, finish the story. I was saying, finish the story. But there's plenty of things that could stop me. You don't always get the fairy tale ending, as we already found out. But we're still going to try.
The intent was to give Cody a hot year.
Rhodes to the top!
Thank you, Triple
I
H.
say that's what it was.
I have been calling this
Like he was
and
not.
why he should have lost.
Thank you. Made that fucking baby face the most baby face I've ever seen.
And also prove you can stay healthy. Mr. I tore my titty.
Blockbuster story. We've been talking about it for years. It's just a matter of finding the right opportunity in which to tell it. Roman Reigns and The Rock. We had an opportunity to create another main event in The Rock and Roman Reigns, something that fans have been waiting for years, something that we have been building to adjacently, but quietly, for years. I remember having my first conversation with Nick Khan about it back in December.
I met him before.
I had dinner with Nick and his sister Nanachka, and we were talking that night at dinner about us being kids in Hawaii, going to my grandmother's wrestling promotion. Nick also presented me with some really cool gifts from the Polynesian professional wrestling days. And
wow.
We were also talking about what could WrestleMania look like. Nanachka was the creator of our show Young Rock. He actually even teased it on the show.
Love Young Rock.
And by the way, that's my cousin Joe.
Yes.
Who would later go by Roman Reigns, future WWE champion.
Yeah, we didn't miss this one.
No.
The world's not ready. A match that big can only happen at WrestleMania.
Wink,
We
wink.
started looking at the roadmap to WrestleMania and this idea of Rock and Roman, the biggest main event of all time. But the deal wasn't quite there, so we decided to shoot for WrestleMania the following year, which of course was WrestleMania 40.
Thank
Then
you.
in September of 2023, it felt like the pieces were finally falling into place after Endeavor acquired WWE.
It's a him sighting. Ugh.
We were coming off of the high of TKO and the acquisition of WWE, and it all started to converge and dovetail really nicely. Ari Emanuel has been a very close business partner of mine for over 20 years. He's a man who I consider my big brother, which is always funny. We had discussed, myself, Ari, and Nick, what kind of value can I begin to bring the company.
Just a few days later, The Rock would meet up with WWE President Nick Khan for those discussions and appeared on the Pat McAfee show in Boulder, Colorado, revealing to the public for the first time the possibility of the dream match.
Rock and Roman, SoFi. Was that close?
All right, so the Rock headlining WrestleMania with Roman Reigns.
Yeah, this broke the internet.
Stadium, that was locked. What? We got really, really close, but we couldn't actually nail what that thing was. So we decided to put our pencils down, and then we agreed, hey, listen, there is a merger coming up. Eventually that will happen. There's WrestleMania in Philadelphia. That's a potential Tuesday. So what happened?
Oh, so this fucker intentionally did that.
SmackDown
Okay.
was just down the road in Denver. I showed up. The Rock and the people, we're having fun, baby. Had an amazing time. It was electric. It was a really.
I thought that was going to be a one-off, yo. I didn't want to get too excited.
Was really, really
I know. He been pump faking for a decade.
It felt like everything was making sense, and that roadmap to WrestleMania.
Welcome home, Rocky. Welcome home.
The Rock story had
I'm mad
unfolded,
extra
but
watching
it was
wrestling
time to
docs, by the
reveal
way,
it to
guys.
his
So
people.
sorry if I might even shed a tear. I'm gonna be real.
Best soundtrack ever.
Let's go to San Diego.
All good.
Let's cut a promo. Let's kick the new year off.
He got
right.
that silk. He got that silk. Oh, he went around the fucking check-in. He said, fuck
I mean,
that.
you know he can't fit in fucking the metal detector.
Now he can't fit.
He gotta go sideways, and them muscles just be like,
That's family.
it's the mana.
We love a good surprise. What fucking random city was this shit?
Boulder, Colorado.
The fuck?
Dion effect.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Because they had the
Right.
What WrestleMania could look like. On paper, that main event was Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes.
How
That
many
was
people are
something, as we
watching
all
on
know,
YouTube right now? I'm
the
so
company has been
curious.
working towards for the past couple of years. We also knew that we had an opportunity to create another main event.
He really came. He really came.
That's what she said.
You had one strike offline, and you got 2 strikes now.
It's the mono.
Oh, I got goosebumps too, Rock. I got goosebumps too. Oh my god.
You can only go around so many times before you have to test the waters. And that testing of the waters was a recommendation.
She said a
I had
third
that
world
afternoon.
state. Right.
When The Rock goes out to get something to eat tonight,
Like we was in Hollywood,
at Colorado.
in a booth, or should The Rock sit at the head of the table?
I was like, we on now.
I mean, can The Rock sit at the head of the fucking presidency? Oh, come over here, please.
Finally, The Rock has acknowledged Roman Reigns.
The match for the head of the table, which is Roman and Rock.
You know what's disappointing? All those content creators were white.
You took the words right
We're
out
like,
of my mouth.
I feel away. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you right now. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, since
Like, not even
Rosenberg,
Issa does watch alongs. You could have got a great reaction out of her ass.
since Rosenberg's on Hot 97, does that count as 1/16 black?
In 40 years?
Absolutely not. Let me
I tried.
let me keep my words to myself.
I tried.
I low-key grew up listening to Rosenberg on the radio. So he to me he'll always feel like a music guy more than a wrestling guy for some reason.
Nah, but your point is valid. It's like, you know what I don't see when we're going to content creators? People of color.
Roman Reigns versus The Rock. You can make an argument that is that bigger than Cody and Roman. From an outside of our world standpoint, you certainly can, right? If you think bigger picture, that certainly could be. Could be.
While Roman versus Rock had box office potential, the WWE landscape was shaken up even further as the man himself, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, joined the TKO board of directors.
Boss move.
I learned from
what this company means to me, our business and life of WWE. This is the thing that I love the most. Right here.
We love you too.
The benefit of me being on the board and being a director is that I've been there and I've done that. And I know what it's like to have that DNA, having grown up in professional wrestling.
I find it interesting that they're starting out like so business heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Like they haven't even talked to any other wrestlers.
Yeah.
Like this is very, very unique.
Mm-hmm.
What we should do, if you're cool, I'd love to take a picture of me and you. Yeah. This is amazing.
Of course, The Rock will hold the belt because he was better.
What an opportunity that I have as director of the board to create greater opportunities for our talent, but also help create and shape a culture that not only can they thrive in it, but their relationships at home can thrive.
That's incredible.
Hello.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
Welcome.
It was really a very, very special morning, special announcement we could possibly put on the greatest and the biggest WrestleMania.
I like that jacket Rock's got.
We had a lot of conversations along the way.
Mm-hmm.
What we agreed upon between myself, Nick, and Triple H is let's continue to adjacently run the storyline of Cody and Roman, because that's important. But also, let's start to explore what this other main event could look like.
So we're rolling into the Rumble. It's sort of all happening in real time.
4 days after The Rock joined TKO's board, the
Tampa.
Royal Rumble.
The toilet bowl
Before
in
the
his
doors
Tropicana
even open,
field.
the media all wants to hear from one man.
Okay, Adrian.
Does finishing the story have to happen?
Okay.
I don't think I have a definitive answer, but I will tell you, I think it does.
Yo, Cody be wearing the shit out of his
feels
suits.
like
Oh,
He just might be up there with the Miz, but nobody's
This
up there.
time round, we've been on the journey,
That's a good
including
point.
the hardest of hardships together.
going to the airport, TSA guys saying, finish the story, doing the press event this morning, and everyone having that deep connection to, hey, I hope you get it. And that's just really touching.
Look, he about to cry. We love you, Cody.
Hey, leave my fellow cancer alone, please.
I
Even
know.
though he
Once I
kinda
found out he was a
embodies-
Cancer, it made all the sense
that
in the
match
world.
with Roman and Rock could take place.
What
at
you trying to
WrestleMania.
say?
Y'all are a bit emotional, with in touch with your emotions,
A
which
little
is
bit.
totally fine.
Okay. Touch with emotions, cool.
Yes.
Little
The
bit
stakes
emotional.
are high. The winner of the Royal Rumble faces the champion of their choice, Seth Rollins or Roman Reigns.
Steph was like, I want to be in it. I want to be in it too.
The American Nightmare is here. The American Nightmare is setting St. Pete on fire. Look where they're going to sleep. Cody though able to catch him.
Oh, I missed CM Punk. Oh my God. Who am I? Now I think I want some CM Punk merch. That's how.
Yo, and your man turned around immediately, screaming Roman's face. Yo, what a flagrant fan.
Cody fails here.
Line of the night.
Damages him. We got to have him win the Rumble. We got to see what the reaction is, and then go from there.
If it all ends tomorrow, it was one of the most amazing experiences of my life. But it's not going to end tomorrow because we still got to finish the damn story.
Cody Rhodes already knew the story was shifting, but had to put on a brave face for all the fans.
The last 48 hours of my life has been rather challenging. Everything is good, all is well. But on Saturday,
ooh, that burgundy is beautiful.
How much
Is that velvet?
It looks like it.
What is that, velvet?
I didn't think of that line.
I've had to tell him I really don't know how I feel. Because I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be overexcited. I don't know how I feel. I've gotten to the point now where I really don't believe anything until I'm standing in the ring and it happens.
Yeah, you've been through a lot.
Let's make WrestleMania 40 official.
Wait a minute. The World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins' initial match for WrestleMania at that moment in time was CM Punk. The Royal Rumble. CM Punk gets injured. I'm going to turn my chest out. It changes everything. Now,
it's so interesting. Punk back in WWE, like all the issues he had with WWE's healthcare and all this shit. He's talking to Triple H like,
I got boo boo.
I can't compete.
To fight Roman Reigns.
I can't wait. Bye bye.
I think
We got someone backstage.
Ooh.
I've been a part of some chaotic builds to WrestleMania in the past, but this one has been the wildest, I would say, so far.
And if you sort of relax and let the process take place, something.
Hey, girl.
Hey, y'all.
Leads to greatness, but you
Hey, family. How y'all feeling?
Good. Reliving WrestleMania.
A few
so
days
wild.
later on SmackDown, Cody must come to terms with
How
hitting a
long ago was
roadblock in his journey.
3 months?
This is a heavy situation. We're going to really clear up what WrestleMania 40 is going to be. And forgive me if I don't seem overly enthusiastic.
The moment has arrived. Who will Cody Rhodes challenge at WrestleMania?
That's right, Rob. You tell him.
I miss my tribal chief.
Title. But not at WrestleMania. I took a great deal of counsel this week. Roman, one of the individuals I talked to.
Bless you.
Thank you.
He knows you very well.
Iconic.
The mono.
I just feel so bad for Cody leading up to this because I just feel like he was just shafted every which way.
You a little bitch.
Wow, not a little bitch.
Nice moment with Cody and I.
Cause like you won the Royal Rumble, how you let somebody take your main event? Like you literally are given your choice.
Because Cody's a wrestler's wrestler. He's going to go by the rules. He's going to play by the book.
Bitch.
Shit, Cody should have said, fuck you and the 19,000 Samoans that's behind you. This is my main
19,000. A lot of them motherfuckers. A lot of them.
Oh. I want to hug Roman Reigns.
Me too. I need to hug him again.
As the tribal chief.
That hug will be different.
I mean, I'll dap him up. I don't know about hugging.
On his neck, right here.
I ain't hugging no man's neck.
I knew they went over.
Oh, absolutely.
I knew it. Just that one second.
Fans have been clamoring for this for a long time.
Oh, he's so happy. Oh, I love you, Roman.
That they're looking forward to. It's good to deliver on something.
Oh.
Of course he's happy. He's like, I'm in an event regardless. I don't give a shit.
Period.
Don't tell me.
We'll know nothing left.
Processing what just happened.
It's like, you hear that? That's the sound of extra millions hitting the direct deposit. Thank you, Cuzzo.
That part.
Cody, I feel so bad for Cody though. Like,
right?
He's
One
just.
thing you can lose the faith of the fans. We've seen it tons of times. I have to believe that I won't lose their faith, and there might be fans who are upset.
Damn, that man drinking vodka with no chaser. He going through it.
He drinking his wheat.
Oh man, that shit.
No wonder he be emotional all the time. He be drunk.
Poor little tank.
He be drinking. He be drinking.
So that's on me to figure out because this is.
Oh, he looks so sad.
He looks so defeated. It's so bad.
At least that's how I saw it.
Listen, don't make me become a Cody crybaby. Hell no.
Immediate reaction from the fans.
All right, but in that moment, he deserves to shed some tears. Like, bro,
Yeah.
I had to go out there and publicly say I might lose my main event that we've been working for a year. I kind of be. Oh, look at that!
Okay.
Yo, shout out in the clutch.
Okay, I know them.
Okay.
You were saying how many white content creators was on there, Krista.
I saw. It's disgusting. Except for Pat McAfee and Rosenberg. Everything else is disgusting.
The head of the table.
They still white. I'm just saying.
Rosenberg is
There's
still
other
though.
black people on their level they could have included.
I gave
Well, it seemed like
Rosenberg
they
1/16.
I heard you. I appreciate that, Justin.
Hey man, I can't burn bridges before I cross them.
Where the power goes back, as it should, as it always does, to the people. And then they start voicing their
Matt
concerns.
still is not over it.
The WWE
don't blame
Universe
him.
took to social media.
I like
Hashtag
what we ended up getting, but yeah, the
trended
Cody
for
Crybaby took it to another
72
level.
hours
man.
straight.
Yeah, I was about to ask, was it around this time where it kind of shifted when Rock called everybody Cody Crybabies, and then they kind of shifted back to Cody, like Cody and
Yeah,
Casey?
people because
We
people
see
were
Cody happy.
pissed.
We love you. We
People were
get Rock
pissed.
Roman in the big main event.
What did we just waste an entire year for if Rock's gonna take the
Next year's
fucking main event and pull up
If Rock
Batista?
Roman happens,
I don't give a damn. I saw
We
Rock.
cannot compare the Rock and
Please do
Batista.
not. Thank you. Do not ever.
Especially with the
Us
bloodline
specifically
connection.
didn't, but there were people online at work. I remember
They
doing,
don't
I
count.
think, a watch along for this, and people were legitimately pissed off. And
Hey,
it took some-
Vaughn.
I mean, I felt bad. I honestly felt bad in the sense of like, damn, Cody missing his spot again. But I'm also was just like,
is, as it
for
often
me,
happens,
WrestleMania
in the world of
main event will
professional
always
wrestling,
be a Sunday one. It won't never be a Saturday one. So he still kept his slot.
take in what the fans are saying.
No, I say
Just
Saturday
days
too,
later,
only because Sasha Bianca was Saturday, and
No,
I'm
but what
never
I'm
gonna take
saying
that away
is,
from
in the
them.
sense of a big thing like that, like when WrestleMania was one day back then, Sunday, that big one, it was always
Ooh, that jacket.
So being that Sunday will always be like, I feel like that was always going to be a Sunday main event. Not saying that the Saturday ones don't matter.
I
But
need
if you
to
go
find
back
out.
in time,
That
if
jacket
we
is
was to
fire.
have that,
I
it
will
would
wear
have
that
been
tomorrow.
that slot, that very last slot.
was
Even
so-
if it would have went to 2 in the morning, it would have been that slot.
I called Ari. I said, here's how I'm feeling. We can truck through this and we can put on this main event. And the majority of the world, many of which who don't watch WWE, who we do plan on pulling in the execution of our marketing plan, etc., they're going to love this idea of Rock and Roman, and we're going to tell an amazing story. Hopefully this will be the first chapter of a few. We could do that. However, I said, my gut says, I said, Ari, Nick, and Triple H, my gut says that I don't like, even if it's a segment of fans, I don't like that they're upset. And that really bugged the shit out of me. And it's not how I've operated my entire career. I don't like it.
This is why he's the people's champ. He cares about the people.
The choice, essentially, was mine. It was either we truck through this.
I mean, he stays tapped into social media, so he probably had like a little bit of time to go pull it up and see it.
But Rock has always been a people pleaser. Like, even way back when, he's always been a people pleaser. That's fun. Yeah.
Go Roman, Cody.
Brian just looks so over it.
Will Cody finish his story?
You said
Brian's like, we spent all of February talking about Cody and Rock and Roman. And locked in. Oh, this is where Cody Crybabies began.
That was hilarious.
Cody. And they're called the what's it? Oh, Cody Crybabies. Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay, got it.
It's so cool we live in this.
And just like that, in
it feels like it was so. I feel like this was like last year instead of a few months ago.
That part.
See him just drop right back into the Rock was awesome. And we pivot. The good thing is that everybody in this group of people, whether it's the
Triple H is old. Look at him, how he texting. Oh man.
Whether it's Roman, whether it's Paul.
You know, before the press conference, he'd be like, "Let me put my glasses on."
But the way he texted too, like an old man.
See, I can't make fun because I don't want to be like that in 30 years. And that's gonna be. And I talk shit about him, and it's like, hey, that's gonna be you when you hit 60, Jay.
I wear glasses now, so it don't matter to me.
Reality.
The future home of WrestleMania 41.
Vegas. WWE held a press conference in Las Vegas.
It looks pretty.
Not Roman wearing a Scully, like it probably was cold out there around that time. It was February.
Yeah, February.
Yeah.
So
Super Bowl time.
That, like, it's hard for me to just sit back and like let it.
Then his Niners lost.
Saturate me too much because I'm just always focused.
Then again, you know how wrestlers like to go incognito so they don't be like, oh, look who just pulled up, it's Roman.
That's the next thing.
True.
When my career's gone, we've just constantly escalated.
You're gonna need a mask for that. Everybody know that face.
Right?
Like, bro.
No
But at the same time, didn't know, but this was also Super Bowl week.
But I just love how Roman came up on that stage dressed like he just like got off the couch. It was just like, fuck it, I'm here. Now what?
Like, you get this jacket, these joggers, and these Jordans. 3J.
Jordans, and that's it.
And while everybody is looking,
fuck
we're doing a press event to talk about WrestleMania.
And I love that this was free for them.
Yo, Seth Rollins' shoes though.
Fact.
Nah,
Yeah, we're gonna be there next year.
I kind of want those. I ain't gonna lie.
Seth Rollins would have been perfect on The Price is Right.
I would wear almost everything Seth wears. I would.
That's a fact. Some of Becky's stuff too. We know they switch clothes, so
right.
Do
She be
they?
hating. That shit is mad funny.
Do they switch clothes? Like, Seth's not a small dude.
it's a joke.
Right.
It's a joke.
Oh, okay. All right.
That was epic.
This was so epic.
Anytime they hand shit.
Oh my god!
I remember I was sitting my ass right on this couch.
I don't remember. Wasn't this during the day? I don't remember where.
No, this was at 7:00 at night.
Why is that one of my
Oh, we
favorite
watched
ones?
it together.
We did.
To determine the main event.
Mhm.
It is mine.
Just when his balls fell and he grew some.
Cashing in on what you set up is always good, but if you can continue,
He said
to
a Scully
swerve
in Vegas is
people
wild.
on the edge of their seats, have we done our job?
This is a done deal. You're old news. You're irrelevant. Just like your dad. You've influenced my father before, so let me go
They be wanting to make Cody cry. He had cancer. Like,
That's exactly what Justin said earlier. Oh.
If his grandfather was here, they'd be ashamed.
Brian, do what you gotta do.
of you.
Thank you.
What?
Thank you, Hachi.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Watching.
Thank you, Hachi.
I miss Young Rock.
I know. This is the
Anyone
greatest.
else watch Young Rock and thought it was cute? Because I loved it.
We have a problem.
Hold that.
Now we have a problem.
He's like, act like a bitch, get slapped like a bitch.
I love how
It was Triple H trying to yoke him up by his neck.
Yo, you Pete.
He was like, he didn't know where to put his hands.
Oh, this is when the Rock was like,
No one in their right mind could have ever anticipated.
He's like, don't touch him. He's on that Zoa.
Rock said, I had a thought. And he and I just, as he would say, chopped it up. We went back and forth on a bunch of thoughts and ideas.
We're doing all this talking creatively.
When he said, as you would say, chopped it up. Who you been hanging around Black, Triple H?
The Rock.
Probably New Day and the Street Profits.
I thought, well, what's the best way to keep everybody involved while at the same time
show me a powerful,
this
more powerful
WrestleMania
walk.
to unprecedented heights? And I remember speaking
Hey,
to
it's good words.
Good Words, who is a very, very close friend.
The fact that he looked the
and
same.
Business executive.
Yeah.
Stephen Buxton,
He really does.
as many of you know, head writer for WWE for
I
many
feel like
years.
he never fully grew.
And we came up with this
That's
idea.
exactly what he
I'm sorry. I'm
That's
sorry.
exactly how he looked like.
I'm so sorry.
We love you, Brian.
It's like when you take the bun out of the oven too early.
Yeah, you just.
Yo,
I'm sorry.
bro.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I'm sorry.
Saturday night.
I'll tell y'all.
Right.
I'll just make sure y'all check it out.
Again, the idea was just trying to do something that was
I
unprecedented.
didn't mean that. I didn't mean to say that out loud. I'm sorry.
She's got another puzzle for thee.
No, you know what he really looked like?
No, that's not okay. Back door. All right, let's go to work.
I say you can't get back in your
The
truck.
creative begins to change.
Now he locked out.
Now we're adjusting the video shoot, the photo shoot. We're creating it in real time.
It was a man.
Sensitive, intimidating, charming, curious.
$1 million man.
No, that's not so much very curious. Curious is a good one. I can do curious.
Seeing everybody in the same
Roman.
place, all these egos in the same area, knowing what we're getting ourselves into.
You look to your right, and there's a Seth Rollins. You look to your left, there's a Roman Reigns, The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. Just legends upon legends. It is cool.
I feel like they're getting ready for a Fast and Furious movie.
Yes.
That's what makes this shit really good. It's always just, what do you need me to do? There we go.
Now, is that Dwayne Johnson or is that The Rock?
The beauty of WrestleMania being 2 days, this helped us be able to utilize
Dwayne,
our
right?
biggest name marquee players for both nights of WrestleMania in
You
different
gotta show the
situations.
pythons to be Rock.
You have a tag team match, and then you have
So no shirt
the
is
match
Rock, which shirt is Dwayne?
on
Got it.
Sunday night.
It's almost like an episodic story that leads you night 1 into night 2. That wasn't the original plan, but it was the plan that we all came up with together when the world told us what it should
I
be.
was okay with that.
This is where it gets tough. You start to ramp up and all these
I like how
big
the world can be in the creators room, but the world don't get paid for it. Run my check.
getting them to a place where they all come together at the right point in time. Everybody that is involved right now is super active because they've been encouraged to be super active. And how can I make this the best it can be? And you begin to get situations where you get a Cody Rhodes, a Roman Reigns, a Rock, Paul Heyman, myself included, just riffing ideas with each other. The guys that are on top in this business understand it's what's best for overall product.
I remember being in Hawaii and I called Nick and I called Ari. I said, now you're going to see Rock 10.0 as the final boss. And there was silence. And at the same time, I'll never forget it, Nick said, love it. Ari said, f***ing love it. And Ari said, go for it.
For Rock and Roman Reigns, the biggest.
I need
now
some
he's in rock mode.
Event in the history of WrestleMania. You had it in your hands and you let it go. This character transition that I think not only Dwayne, but we're all kind of in. You see us kind of filling out the boundaries. You feel us kind of seeing what kind of space and maneuverability we have with this new dynamic. But man, it's powerful. You gotta have chops to be able to do this shit. We want Cody! We want Cody! Cody's gotta finish his story! We're spoiled, entitled, little crybaby bitches.
I wonder if the bloodline broke and started to laugh, but they didn't show
No, Jimmy was, because Jimmy is stupid.
Jimmy's a clown.
Laughing.
Jimmy's a clown for sure.
Nah, this is all respect to Seth here, though.
I am
Torn
injured.
MCL and meniscus.
Recovering from a torn MCL and a torn meniscus in my left knee, an injury that I suffered about 6 weeks ago. And I'm very happy that it didn't cause me to miss WrestleMania.
I was scared for him.
Rehab.
I felt bad for him on Sunday night.
I'll be at 100%.
He couldn't even get up.
I'm thankful he was able to do WrestleMania. It's hard to be able to do that type of shit on 2 torn ligaments. That's a really quick recovery time. But thankful it wasn't the ACL. Otherwise, he definitely misses Mania. Dallas!
Dallas was epic.
Exactly. And then starts to turn on the other.
I love this shit.
Yeah. So
the music is?
Yeah, the whole direction.
Yeah.
Wait, they was in Dallas the day before my birthday? That's SmackDown?
Now that The Rock's character has changed, The Rock has decided his entrance must change as well to reflect that.
Does that feel good to you? Well, I think so, right? The heel, yeah. Right? Yeah.
I'll try to keep you in the shot. I'll go this way.
Oh, yeah. So I'll
like, get in my face.
Yeah. Thank you. I should walk to a mark. Absolutely. Yeah, but no one sees but me. I feel
Okay.
Yes. 8.
Was it anybody card?
Was it 9? It might have been 9. No, I think it was 7. Yep. What's up, brother? Are you good?
You went from 8 to 9. You're like, yeah,
no, 7. It's 7, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not 8 or 9. 7.
You can put a thing here, can't you?
That's what I was going to do. So I can see if he can see it in black right now.
Does that do anything optically to the shot at home or anything like that?
Can't you just get like glow in the dark tape?
I feel confident I can hit it. Okay.
When everybody's contributing is when it's the best. I'm of the opinion that the best ideas come from everybody.
I also thought just walking to it, just seeing glimpses. It's cool. It's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, we really had The Rock for like weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I saw him 5 times in a week.
That is so exciting, yo.
Becoming this new version has been the most.
Shit, y'all got him multiple times because y'all pulled up to Raw before Mania.
Sure did. And do it again.
He's your boss.
This idea of final boss and final boss talk.
So you got him a handful of times.
Not being pretzel.
But my first time ever seeing him too, for me to see him 5 times.
Krista, he hooked you up. He's like, all right, this makes up for Survivor Series and me skipping out. I'm pulling up to Brooklyn.
And Rumble. Skipped out on Rumble too.
That's something cool.
Cajun. Lafayette.
Oh my God.
God damn.
I don't know how long it's gonna last.
Somebody, when Cody slapped The Rock, somebody just fell, and I felt it in my apartment. Or something.
And it's been the challenge on me to be the champion without the title for a year.
Something off the wall?
Somebody in the next apartment. I just felt it.
I'm of the thought that it could end tomorrow.
Right.
And if it did,
they felt that slap and they're like, God damn.
To see us, or specifically to see me, I got them. Sorry. I think a lot of people think it's indulgent. They think it's excessive. They don't get it. It's not for me. They put their time in to come here, and I love doing it. I won't change. If I did not have this connection with the people, The Rock would be wrestling in the main event of WrestleMania. I am beyond blessed that the biggest star in the world came back.
Let me be
People
quiet.
said, hold up. We want him. It's not that we don't want you. He's got to finish the story. That's why
I'm just sick of this finish the story thing, though.
I think even he is. I know he glad he don't got to hear that shit again. Like, I am champion. Leave me alone.
But we're going to hear it again once it comes to Rock and Roman at 41.
Each and every week.
Whole arena packed on. 11 straight television sellout on the road to WrestleMania.
So taking the fans with us on this journey is the highlight of what we do as professional wrestlers. I gotta tell
This
you,
is my
it's such a
favorite
rewarding
version of The
experience,
Rock, I must
and
say.
I have so much fun
Same.
doing it. But
Like him
it's
calling
also
Cody
one of our
boy.
anchoring tenets.
Tell you that Rocky Johnson crept up in him.
Know your role, boy.
That Rocky Johnson.
Even congratulating him, he was like, boy. Okay, Paisley.
Like, come over here and feel this mana.
I gotta say, The Rock shirt.
That's what I mean. Like, you talk about your roots.
And Matthews.
Them shirts are $7.
Yo, the fact that Arizona is known for that is mad.
Cocaine and meth use, child.
You don't have to say it. You're gonna get in trouble. But
He knew better to say some shit like that in New York. Somebody would do something to him in the ring.
He was like high key love New York, so
He knows what cities to pull that in and which ones not to.
About that, you crybaby bitches. There's some lines you
I forgot about this.
I missed this one. I don't know where I was.
Yeah, I don't remember this.
I think I was still celebrating my birthday. This is the 15th.
As a performer, as an entertainer, I have never received so many texts and phone calls.
No, it's not one.
I've never watched this. I wouldn't know.
About the ideology of Final Boss.
What?
Breaking Bad is not based in Arizona.
Breaking Bad is amazing.
I don't like being told.
It is top
what to
5
do.
for me.
Nobody
told you.
does.
Top 5.
But not everybody's in a position where they could say, you know what?
Breaking Bad's about Arizona. I mean, New Mexico, Arizona, they're like right next to each other. They're cousins.
Rock is done whooping your
I want a belt. Just like that.
In your ear, Mama.
What, you want to also
I
say
won't beat
Mama
nobody
Rose?
with it, but
Yo, The Rock was so funny during this time. Oh my
I dare
god.
say we do that more consistent.
Steph was the stepchild of these main event stories. Oh, it's my favorite.
There we go.
yo, this is my favorite right here.
It was raining.
Rick.
Hold that.
My thing is that Cody bladed himself so bad in this.
Final Boss.
It was so unnecessary.
Like, you can just see it's a straight line. Like, you didn't even try to make it look like it was.
We ain't got time for this.
Right. Like, you didn't try to make it look like it was like a real cut.
Nothing.
Because, like, how did you get that?
What? Show is over and then it stops? That.
There's nothing.
Fuck that.
Ooh, that's that Final Boss energy.
And love all
Look at
Oh,
his
there
cousin.
you go, Krista.
and this persona that
Come with me. You see how he threw Jay?
Mhm.
in a way where the
I was there. I almost left my nephews.
antagonist, not only for Cody Rhodes.
They was walking too slow.
That's right. That's right.
Ah.
I'm getting that tattooed on my arm.
That was for Roots.
And finally, at the end of the day, the most important thing with creating the Final
Rock was like,
Boss
people of color, turn away. This might be
is the
triggering. I'm
Final
gonna beat their ass.
No, The Rock was like, people of color, this is part of your reparations package.
Yo, holding up Cody's weight belt is insane. Triple H so happy.
The best fucking heel. Okay?
Ugh.
What?
Ooh, that look like that got the
Easily,
buckle.
like, bro.
God damn.
There's nothing that can touch it.
As long as Cody seemed happy now, like in the back, that's all that kind of matters.
WrestleMania,
Del
Cody
Frisco.
Rhodes takes a moment
Brandy.
to reflect with his friends and family.
Why weren't we invited to this dinner?
We're not Cody Rhodes' friends and families. We're not Cody Crybabies.
Okay.
Who was here last year? Oh, it's a lot of the same crew. I appreciate last year we said that we were going to do this again and we were going to be here again, and it's amazing that we actually are.
You got the backwards snap back.
Incredibly tumultuous, difficult ride, but
That
we
just
made
looks
it.
weird on him.
It does. It really does.
After months of chaos, the blind corners and sudden curves along the journey, the destination has finally arrived.
My PTSD is triggered.
Check it out. To see it set up for WrestleMania, it's the same feeling I had with walking into WrestleMania 39, but I'd like a different feeling walking out. It can be mine. If I take it, it can be mine, and I want to take it.
Oh, Cody. I just want to give you a hug.
Ooh, I want that hoodie.
I want that hoodie too, and I want that chair.
We have these crazy weeks, and it's just
Yo, a custom Jordan fucking hoodie with Roman's logo on the back? Yeah, I want.
I think that came in his package with his Jordans. Then they gave him like a whole care package.
Jordan, please put that on for sale.
Mm-hmm.
I like the stage setup. It was like a hybrid of like 31.
WrestleMania
Xbox.
All the pomp, all the circumstance, all the pageantry of what is the biggest event of the year. You know, it's something. Still gotta concentrate on the task at hand.
P, next time we see King Troy, we gotta ask him to make us some sequence jackets.
I want a pyro boom. I want everybody to hear what the.
I want some floral.
Put that in your notes, Krista.
I want some
notes. You got
notes.
It's massive.
Sorry, Chestnut.
Sequin jacket, sequins jacket.
Sequence jackets.
There we go.
With the TWG colors, of course.
There's so much right now. I was just trying to make sure nothing falls between the crack. You know how it is. Yeah. No, hey, that probably can't tell you how much fun this is doing with you, man. Have you seen this thing? So this is exactly pretty much what we talked about. They made it in a week, but it's all that fire will come out of it. They'll give you big bursts, kind of to your music if you want behind you. So it looks cool as shit.
The prep is over.
Yes, we were so cold.
Yes, I said my PTSD is being triggered right now.
Frozen.
I wasn't cold. Shout out to Pablo. Thank you.
It was cold in there too, but it wasn't as cold because the windows was blocked out.
Cold.
This is WrestleMania.
Woo! It was Roman's hair at the end of it for me. It was just.
See, it wasn't because we were inside and everyone else was getting the wind. We weren't getting it. That's why it wasn't cold. Plus, even with the air on, they had like the heater, so it was like, no, this is cool. That's why I threw on my jacket. I was like, I ain't gotta wear this shit. I'm good.
Right to that damn scoop.
Execution.
Here we go.
Krista, we were in the fucking presidential suite of Lincoln Financial Field for night one of Mania.
We were. It was amazing.
Holy fucking shit. Dead center of the ring.
Dead center. We was thanks, Pablo.
Thank you, Pablo.
Shout out to Pablo. Shout out to everything she's been doing too.
Yeah.
They're out there. I love it.
They looked out.
Cody Rhodes now with an opportunity. Wow.
Oh, I saw him.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, where's Meek? Get up! Or am I too early?
We finishing the story or not?
Ooh.
Pat
McAfee was heated.
In stereo. Roman's down.
You see Roman hair though? It's his hair.
Cody. Crossroads. Cover on Reigns. Hook of the leg. And Rock just pulled the official out of a damn.
No mana for you.
Rhodes and Rollins have to be asking themselves.
That's right. Take it off, Rock. Wait, pause.
Wait. Cody Cutter! Cody trying to buck the odds!
Roman Reigns comes in and saves the whole thing.
And it's time to go.
Love an ooh moment.
Seth Rollins saves Cody!
Yeah, look at Rock's face.
Rock sells so good and so bad at the same time.
Oh, here we go. There's Meek. Get up.
I want to hear about the other matches I heard.
Ooh, toma.
Oh, God. Oh, I felt that.
Slice at a belt. That hurt.
Feels like I'm back in the Attitude Era.
Period, Pat. Period.
Elbow. Welcome back, final boss.
All right, so question. Are we going to spend this entire documentary just focusing on this match?
That's what I was saying. I want to see the other matches.
I think it is.
This is just about the main event.
Cody and Roman have less than 24 hours before they get back inside the squared circle to give fans
me
the
his
match
mommy.
they called for.
That is DDP.
This is a unique situation where night one of
DDP
WrestleMania
was about to walk into the thing with us.
carries
I had to
on.
go to the bathroom. I didn't have my phone in the press suite.
Lots
So I
of
couldn't
lot
get a
to
picture with
think
him.
about overnight and a lot to see tomorrow.
Wait, you didn't have your phone with you?
It was charging when I was going to the bathroom. It was on like the table when I was
Over
going.
there,
I
I got
was like,
it. It's a good thing to wake
Bro,
up to.
why do you have a huge ass bag of Swedish fish?
Call that his $1 million smile. And no
What the fuck?
smiles like that, so it was always funny when he would
Man,
kind
about
of
to
pop
main
up.
event on a gigantic ass candy bag.
What else was I going to tell you guys this morning? I forgot. Oh, feels like a good morning to finish the story. Feels like a good morning to finish the story.
Either way, if we pack the choir
Yeah,
here,
that wasn't it, Cody.
pack the choir here. If I love the center, depending on where they lay out these drums, that's what I'm going to figure out right now. So when he comes, then probably you three will move once Roman comes out.
This is the biggest stage. This is everything for us. Got new music.
The choir and those big
so does anybody else want Chicky and Pete's now that we watching this? Or is it just me?
This is where we want everybody to be like, God, damn, they do it big, man.
What?
I said, does anybody else want Chicky and Pete's now that we're watching this, or is it just me?
Well,
Okay.
after tomorrow morning,
Big
yeah,
ball right
that'd be
here.
great.
I'll just go out there and do what I've been doing my whole life. Main eventing WrestleMania is just what Roman Reigns does.
Mm-hmm.
You are looking
Hey,
live
Millie.
at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We are sold out again tonight for WrestleMania Sunday. WrestleMania Sunday. It is our main event. Cody Rhodes hopes
You look good, Brandy. Hey, girl.
this opportunity.
Yo, what if they caught me doing going crazy for when the Shield music hits? That'd be some shit, right?
That would be some shit.
Mega
It's a
Man.
dramatic enough reaction to make B-roll. I would choose it if I could.
What you said, Brian?
I said Mega Man and Teak.
Oh yeah.
Days.
I miss him.
He doing his thing too.
No
He
more
was
junk
out
food for the rest of
there.
2024 so I can get the Roman body. Fucking chiseled ass.
And here we go.
I was just watching this match this morning on Facebook.
This will be contested under the bloodline rules, which means anything goes. Down goes Rhodes. Wow. The power of our tribal chief. Superhuman power. This is my company, you little bitch.
Well, damn.
Oh, I'm clipping that.
Yeah, clip that for real.
I'm pulling that later.
Here comes Reigns. Cody caught it. The Philly fans try to rally. American Nightmare. Rhodes now second row. Cody Cutter! Can Cody capitalize?
Come on, do it for Dusty.
Looking up to the heavens, Cody Rhodes knows his papa's looking down on him on the biggest night of his career. Dare I say, for the first time tonight, the champ is in trouble. Jimmy Uso!
Oh, this is crazy. Shit just kept getting crazier and crazier.
Yeah, this shit kept getting crazy for real. Right here, for sure.
It was like, this was epic. I love this for them.
When this, I want to hear their point of view for this.
Solo once again. Oh my god!
Yeah,
oh my god!
I can see him.
John Cena!
It's Juan Cena and his bald ass.
Yeah, it's one of the best people in the world.
Oh shit! Here comes Bell Bottom Rock.
Run it back.
Run it back.
Run it back.
It's like, fuck you doing out here?
Everything had
You ain't got no mana.
Yep.
Everything had history.
This was literally one of the best endings of WrestleMania to date.
I love you, John Cena.
It's like, get the fuck out of here.
Here come Taker.
Krista, can we live it?
Sierra, Hotel, India, Echo, Lima, Delta.
See, I forgot the shield part.
This is your moment. This is your moment.
This is my moment.
This was dope. This is dope. This is dope. He had to do it. He had to do it. Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Here comes unlimited MAGA mana.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Look at that. Taker, I'm glad you dressed for the occasion. Oh. Can you show Taker trotting his ass back to the back though?
I know, right? Can we see that part?
Yo, I got that on tape and I was fucking hysterical.
We was there for
it. I was like, he would run in front of my tunnel.
Hey, he got his look back on this one.
Man, it cost them everything. That dumbass finisher.
I'm tight.
Still. Me too. Are you crying? Don't cry.
We can't see you. You put the camera off. We don't know.
She said, I need a moment.
I remember just being just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Brian and P faces at the end. It was just like, if it wasn't too cold to sit, I think they would have sat down.
Just gets you right in the heart.
That's exactly. I was. Yo, Jay,
you traitor.
You fucking whack as hell for that.
Mm-hmm. Him and Sammy.
Fuck that, because don't say Jay is a traitor. Fuck that. Like, they literally kicked him out.
Beat his ass, and then Brock beat his ass too. Like, nah, fuck you.
The one that was there for him and holding him down. Yes, hold him up.
If I ain't family, then I ain't family. Then fuck you.
Hold him up.
White man don't know how to mind his business.
Doot.
Bex.
Why is Michael Hayes just like a failed backup dancer for Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal?
Because it's Michael PSAs.
If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have theme music.
I guess.
Thank you, but
that's true.
Can we update the wardrobe a little?
Doot. Can't update it.
And to a degree, the story being finished, I do have a completion.
Guys, look at John Cena.
Seth Rollins was so fucked up. Seth Rollins had a fucked up eye, a fucked up leg.
They're like, man, can someone give me some fucking like drugs? I'm hurting everywhere.
Everywhere hurts. Everything hurts.
Becky, get the Vicodin. This is killing me.
Look at his face. he can't even like hide his emotions at
Now
all.
Becky get the Viking and shut up, Justin.
Give him something.
Yeah.
He got one leg, one eye. Give him something.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so handsome. You think he sleeps with that?
Probably. He laid the time.
This used to be my favorite thing that we used to do on YouTube, where they just take the fucking side plates off.
Yeah, that is
for
pretty
new
cool.
champions.
It's over, and you did it. But our story has just begun.
Oh shit! You gotta go to the final boss.
Aww.
No.
Let me see that belt, Cody.
Boy.
You see all the people, all the things to put their heart and soul in this.
Oh shit,
Naomi.
Hey, Glow.
She's a man.
Right.
She was
glowing.
Any and all
My Triple H was like, hold up, I'm walking by.
records for merchandise, guys, far.
I know y'all sold a lot of blankets. Cause niggas and hoodies, cause niggas was cold.
Legitimately on every.
I'm just glad we wasn't in a press conference for this.
The truth is,
we was or we wasn't.
We weren't.
Really? I mean, that looks like a small ass room, though.
Look at Seahawk.
Where in my head, I'm gonna be plotting next year's. That's the beauty of it. That's the honor of it. That's the privilege of it. You get to get it wrong.
For Triple H, the creative mind and relentless architect of WrestleMania 40, the offseason will last 8 hours before the planning of WrestleMania 41 begins. WrestleMania 41 begins.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I feel unsatisfied.
Very abrupt ending. No conclusion.
Well, y'all saw the closing credits. That was the conclusion.
So,
Very
no, I
cool.
mean like narratively, it was just like. Whoop. So, what y'all thought about it?
It was good. I thought, like I said, I still don't, whatever. I thought it was great. I think that it was cool seeing everything pulled behind the curtain. You remember this was supposed to be what 10 minutes at first, and this was supposed to come out like 2 or 3 weeks after WrestleMania. So the fact that they gave us more, because like Gord said, it just kept getting bigger and bigger. And it's like next thing you know, it's an hour long. So it just goes to show you wrestling is so much different, and I'm loving it. Like you could still preserve a lot of the innocence to it and kayfabe, but you can still pull back the curtain and get a little bit, because like ain't nobody stupid at this point. Like we all know what it is, but the fact that we can still take those 2 hours on Friday and those 3 hours on Monday and suspend our disbelief with all these stories, it's fun. And then going back to relive it, I'm hoping we can get some more of this type of content, like for, like you said, for some of the other matches. Like imagine seeing, even if it's not an hour or half hour long, seeing that for Priest's cash in, the whole thing with seeing how Drew reacted. So I liked it, or especially Bailey's win.
Yeah. Dynamite is on, you guys.
I liked it. I love that it was on YouTube. It felt different. And I think the story behind the main event is something that everyone's been speculating about. Everyone has been experts on, like Jesse, you hit it, where it's like for months we were talking about all of these dynamics. And then now we get to kind of see all the story that unfolds. But I'm glad that they mentioned that there was never a solidified plan. It was like they just knew Cody was going to win the Rumble. And then that kind of was the only plan that they knew of. He may or may not face Seth Rollins was going to face CM Punk. That's probably the only thing that they were like, okay. So everything was sort of based on fan reaction. So that was interesting to learn, because the fans pretty much dictated what those main events was going to be, which I thought was really cool, because I don't think that would have happened before.
Right.
So finding like WWE's finding that balance of going back to the times where like the wrestling crowd did dictate the business, and also like this is what people want. Like it's the bloodline. Like we want Roman and The Rock involved somehow, some way. Like, so that was cool. I enjoyed that aspect of it.
One thing I will say before anybody else goes, I kind of like that Roman didn't talk.
Me too.
because now it's still that mystique of where is he? He's only said one thing, and that's when he tweeted out, and this in kayfabe, when he tweeted out, "Last night I mourned, tonight it's the getting back on track." So it's still that mystique of where the hell is our real tribal chief?
What's he thinking? What's his thoughts? Like, we have no idea.
Yeah, it's to Brian's point. It's really, really good storytelling because it's still in kayfabe. He just, like I said before, he unfollowed Solo Sikoa, and now this is going to be still long-term storytelling. Especially now, we don't know what his thoughts of when they didn't play it in here, but Monday Night Raw in Philly when Rock told Cody, "Don't ever break my effing heart again," and it's just like, what do you mean, don't break your effing heart again? Roman's not here. You had a plan with Cody this entire time. Like, that's what it's given. So now Roman has a lot to process. And once he comes back, hopefully SummerSlam.
That would be amazing.
We're going to see it. And the SummerSlam is just a Roman match in Vegas.
So this was dope to show like the behind the scenes building up to the biggest main event in WrestleMania history. Now, WWE, two things. One, can we please get that Roman Reigns red hoodie on sale, please? And two,
I love it.
Yeah.
For a documentary, I would love for y'all to do a 24 on WrestleMania XL or WrestleMania 40 on the other matches, since basically this documentary only highlighted the main event of both nights, and that was it. We didn't get no mention of Bayley winning the title. We didn't get a mention of R-Truth getting his WrestleMania moment. We didn't get no mention of Damian Priest cashing in, being the second person to do that. There's a lot of great things that happen. Black excellence with the women. It's like, like there were so many memorable moments in WrestleMania outside of the main event that I would love to see the behind the scenes for. And that's something that WWE 24 has done in the past with previous WrestleManias that I would love to get, where we get to see everyone else going into that week.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Like, I would love to hear from Naomi and the Big Three. I want to hear from Bayley and what that was like. Because it was a pretty cool show altogether. So they could easily do a 24 on like all the other matches, which I think hopefully they do. At least at like close to next year's, like they normally do.
Yeah.
Will Netflix get any original programming? I know obviously they get Raw, and I know obviously like everything is with Peacock, but will Netflix get anything like of their own?
If they do, I would make that WrestleMania XL with everyone else the first one.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Because Netflix does do like great documentaries too, so that would be a nice one.
Transparency here. When I gave you that
a good run on Peacock as far as the docs. I wish they were a little bit more frequent, but then I think that's what A&E is for now. There's like so many platforms.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like 24 and 365, they purposely keep those like limited, so when they do drop them, they feel special.
Right.
Oh God.
Like deadass, I would also do one on what was it, NXT Stand and Deliver, because this was a huge one for them this year.
Yeah. Yep.
Like this, like we said going into it, this felt like a genuine takeover.
Yeah, I just want to know, like, what are they going to do with Julia? Like, we saw her Stand and Deliver, and then we didn't see her again.
She just recovered though. She was hurt. Yeah, that's what I heard, that she was hurt.
They cooking.
But at the same time, their division is super stacked. That they haven't missed it yet.
I think they're doing a good job at timing and pacing.
Yeah,
they didn't really. I mean, some could argue Jade was rushed in a lot of ways, but she like also wasn't. Like they could have easily had her in, but I think it's like now I think it's about timing, and I'm willing to wait.
Yeah, it's like, well, but at the same time, like she got signed how long ago, and then you had her first thing being Rumble where she was protected, and then her first real match at Mania, so she had like time in between.
But Mania, she was still protected too.
And yeah, you're in there with Bianca and Jade and the rest of Damage Control. Like you're taken care of.
Right. Veterans on top of veterans.
And even now, you're still with Bianca. Like they're protecting the shit out of Jade.
There were times where they left her in the ring by herself a little too long. And I was like,
but that's where, hey, sink or swim, man. This is
yeah, but that's
WWE.
where you got to build the endurance and stuff up at. Like you can't always have a crutch to lean on, especially when it's somebody like Bianca, especially with the caliber of Jade. You see how Jade just like everybody knew who she was already, so everybody just wanted to be with her and a part of. So they want to see what she can do, how she can handle herself on her own. We rarely have yet to see Jade in a singles match. Like she has had some.
It's a reason for that though, which is my point. Where it's like maybe you shouldn't be, you know, by yourself with veterans in the ring if you're in a tag team match, because then it clearly shows like that you're more inexperienced than everybody else in the ring. But that's like you said, like, you know, she'll learn.
Just learn how she go, but she does go to the dungeon.
Yeah,
she does.
And that's the best place you could go. If really you want to learn wrestling, go to the
It's
new
literally
dungeon.
two places: the PC or the dungeon. But the dungeon, you're getting hands-on training from Natty and TJ.
I just want to learn how to take a bump and how to slap properly, because I'll slap a bitch and she get knocked out and it's a problem. No. Proper wrestling slap.
No one teacher had to fucking slap properly. No. No. She's like, guess what I can do right now? Cow. It's like, shit. Krista done did it again.
Okay. She's still recovering.
Like,
Thank y'all for that info.
Someone talked to her flagrant at the press conference, and now we gotta pick up a fucking content creator. Al 7.
Should have been talking shit.
Okay, what's that follow the Monet thing?
Yeah, I think it's for her website.
Cute, good for her. Milk that shit, bitch. Love it.
Shout out to her for our tickets.
Belts.
I mean, she the GOAT.
I wish I could have went, but
it was so good, and that's coming from me, y'all. Y'all don't even understand.
AEW people.
Oh, I watched. That was a great show. That was like, fuck. I wish I went.
It was so good. Like
and the FOMO kicked in before the show when I saw how like all of y'all there plus everyone else. Like, man, it's some bullshit.
I don't get FOMO anymore. Only because I do for like certain things. So many shows and like, you know, like there's so many opportunities.
Yeah, but you had SmackDown Friday, Forbidden Door on Sunday, and those were two great shows.
Yeah. Now, like I was telling P yesterday, or when we recorded, like now for me, it feels like what I should have felt in the 90s during Monday Night Wars, but I never watched WCW. So now it's just like, now I'm ready for Money in the Bank. Like, all right, how are they going to up Forbidden Door? Like, what are they going to do to be like, and I got to, all right, what is AEW going to do next? What is it, All In Wembley? That's what's next? Like, it's like, now they have to keep one up each other for me, just to see what they're going to do.
I'm curious of what they do with Wembley.
Maybe it's FOMO for me because of the fact of they're not going to do some shit like that in DC. You're not going to get like a major SmackDown and then follow it with an AEW pay-per-view 2 days later. Like, we're not going to get that.
I sure will, Millie. Aim right for the neck.
Oh, my. Should aim for the jaw. That's what puts him out.
No, get him here first.
You ain't see them slap fest shits?
Oh, God. That
aim
is
for the
so
jaw,
cool.
they go night-night.
That's true. That's true.
People still be watching it, though.
I don't even understand how they why they be doing that. Like, why is that even a thing? Like,
so dumb.
I mean, I get that. I'm just saying, for you to just sit here and take something that we used to do as kids, like slap box or whatever, and turn it into a competitive ass sport like that. And they have
the things people do for money.
Yeah. I watched this TikTok of this neurologist talking about the damages that all those hits are going to take.
Oh, yeah.
Like their brain and their neurological functions, I guess.
Yep.
In the future, because I guess like how they like react, like it shows signs that like something's fucked up there. So I'm like, I mean, I guess like people could argue MMA boxing is also has like that danger side to it, but slap boxing just seems just
MMA. They wear gloves and they're also trained fighters.
Right.
And they wear gloves.
Well, anything
Slapfest, you're getting crack with a fucking open hand.
Dumb. So
if you're passing out, that's already a neurological thing.
On
too.
top of, remember, like when you're taking the slap, your hands are behind your back and you're holding this fucking thing where you could brace for it, but you can't really like block it or brace properly. So you're getting it flush.
True. Because at least boxing, you're taught to like dodge shit. Like slapfest, you literally are waiting for somebody to slap the pure shit.
Yeah, and even
out
in
of
boxing, like you're not getting cracked with someone's like bare knuckles that can really do damage. You're getting like a 10-ounce glove that's like it could knock you out, but it's not gonna fucking do permanent damage unless it hits you the wrong way or you land the wrong way.
But my thing is, there's always people who in this stuff profiting, like Dana White, that would never do it to themselves.
Right, is that part. And like I said before, my internet cut out. Pillow fight. They have pillow fighting association.
I saw that. That shit was hilarious. It was like, come here.
Like, in a real ring, all of that. Like,
I mean, catch me 20 years ago.
Somebody get knocked out with a pillow.
I would have definitely qualified.
Let me find out P is Chung Lee in the ring with a fucking pillow.
Shit. I used to pillow fight with my god brothers and they didn't hit softly. So
no, you was getting hit with that shit.
Like to where you gotta sit down and be like, hold on, wait. My head hurt. Give me a minute.
Time out. Oh, I hate Daniel Bryan in AEW.
I don't even understand how he's even wrestling after his match against Takaji on Sunday. Like you see him holding his neck off and
bandages, like
yeah, like
nobody's gonna save him from
Bryan
himself.
Danielson. That's why.
So average now.
The aura is gone.
The aura is gone for real. It is. It is.
Like he wrestles too frequently. You have to you get injured too much. Like it's just.
But the man said, like, yo, I'm on limited time before I hang this shit up for good. So I'm getting it in now.
So you had like I don't.
And then you open in the match. It's just like what? Like
I would have liked to seen the Bastard over in WWE though. Like I'll say, like I liked his character better. I was liking his character before he left, but
you ain't like Neville.
Yeah, but like when he left, I was like, oh, okay. Because y'all remember the first AEW World Title match was supposed to be between him and Hangman Page. That was supposed to kick off the company, but then he had like I think
visa issues.
Yeah, visa issues. Sorry, yeah, visa issues, and so and that's when it was like.
But why is he called the Bastard? I'm confused.
Oh no, probably
it just came up. Okay,
that's a pre WWE thing that used to go by.
Okay.
That's like Bailey going back to Davina Rose, and if you know, you know.
That sounds like a stripper name or a porn name.
Yo,
it does.
I mean, it does, but we're saying the quiet thing out loud.
I think I already said my quiet thing out loud. This is the second time. I'm sorry.
TWG after dark time.
I'm gonna just be quiet now.
But yeah,
it's like where's Seahawk to verify this, since he's the porn resident.
Whoa.
Yeah, I guess we're saying a quiet thing out loud. All right.
All love, Seahawk. All love, Cam.
We got Mercedes celebration tonight. Sure, that will be interrupted.
I gotta watch Sisters at 9:00.
Can it not be at 10? I gotta go to bed at a certain time today.
Look, Brian. A Sister Stanley Cup.
Oh, okay.
And I got a bag, but it's in my desk at work.
Is that a Tyler Perry?
It is.
Okay, because I watched the Oval, but I didn't know Sisters was. I thought it was all in his,
Yeah.
Damn near.
Chris is watching it now, so he's texting me like certain stuff.
Right, so since it's Tyler,
like just get to season 7 so we can have a real conversation.
Oh, so he's watching it from the beginning.
He's like in season 2.
Oh, gotcha.
So since it's Tyler Perry, we gotta ask the question: is it good?
Yes, it is good. It started off kind of slow in the beginning, but as as it progressed, and if you go all these twists and turns and stuff, it is really, really good. And plus, I talk to family every Wednesday about it. Every Wednesday.
She loves that show.
So I'm about to text them and be like, hey, remember, don't forget tonight, 9:00. It's a really, really good show. Good show.
I bet you this match is going to be like 30 minutes.
It is. No, I gotta make chicken. I gotta make dinner, and I'm about to be in here watching this stupid ass match.
Jesus, Krista, you could just hit record and go eat.
So y'all know we about to get that behind the curtain for All In, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So does that mean we're gonna get
That's how I was looking at YouTube like this.
part 2 of the grainy video?
At this point, that's all we really want to see. We want to know what happened.
We're gonna get this video with actual audios this time.
Right.
Not the security camera footage and shit.
Talking
about fucking CCTV and shit. Like, no, we're gonna get audio.
Everybody
I quit.
And I'm just like, what? Well,
and then we hear Tony like, I was afraid for my life.
And everybody said, CM Punk told the truth again. Got it.
I was afraid for my life. So he gone.
Right. So I have a question for you guys.
What's up?
Maybe we got answers.
Yeah, I'm sure you got an answer, Brian.
God damn, that move was beautiful from Pop.
That was Money in the Bank, right? I was doing predictions yesterday with Steve Fall.
Shout out, Steve.
Yeah, I saw the clip. I didn't get a chance to look at it yet.
And then I'm on TikTok, and I feel like this girl just watched the same thing that we recorded yesterday to record, but whatever. Neither here or there. But everybody feels like we're going to get an AJ Lee sabotage on Drew McIntyre at Money in the Bank, like she did the last time with was it? Was it was it Dolph Ziggler? When she pushed the ladder and one of them fell, or Dolph Ziggler or John Cena?
It would have been John Cena TLC 2013.
This is why you're the encyclopedia. I love you.
2012 because that was I forgot about that. Wow, you took it back because the thing was John Cena, Dolph Ziggler was putting up his briefcase to face John Cena, and so yeah.
So do y'all think that's possible? Like, are we going to hear the Light It Up song?
I said this on the buckle.
I don't want to think about it
chance.
too much.
I was like, the dog gonna come out.
Because if CM Punk is happy in WWE, I never thought I would see the day. I'm gonna say never say never, but I don't want to think about it too much because I really would love to just be like fucking
surprised,
unbelievably shocked that I'm like I might like pass out. Oh God!
Is this hurt again?
Oh God!
This gotta be a work though.
Retire and take fucking Edge with you.
Edge is out. That baby out. Leave him alone.
And that's exactly why he should have retired years ago.
Can you let
Wait, I thought
heal his fibula? Nope.
No.
I looked at that roll up and I thought it was Pac and not
that's why Danielson had the wrestle, the Owen Hart tournament. That makes sense.
Well, my thing is that why would they not finish this at Forbidden Door? That's what I thought it was. I thought it was gonna be finished at Forbidden Door.
Because this is not a New Japan thing. This is strictly AEW. That's why you don't do it at Forbidden Door.
But if we be real, there's no freaking Forbidden Door.
And that's why, because if you see on the screen, the final next week is going to be in Calgary. So they want the finals in the home of the Hearts.
How about we don't need an Owen Hart tournament? We have one. That would have been cool. We don't need another one.
I'm okay with the Owen Hart tournament. They gave their blessing for it. I'm going to let it rock.
The first one, yes, that's it. Let the one person, let it be Britt and Cole and keep it going. You know, you got belts that you're not going to defend. Like,
wait, that comes with a championship belt?
Yes.
Oh, AEW.
It comes with a belt
in here.
Yeah, belt and a trophy.
But that's like a trophy. That's part of like the trophy. Where like you don't defend the Owen Hart belt. That's just like if you win the tournament,
I know,
you get the trophy and the belt.
I totally get that, but like, does AEW need another belt? Period. Like, it's just. I don't know. It feels like overkill.
I hear you, but that one's not in circulation, so we don't count that with the 19 other belts that they actually have.
Just have a trophy.
I count it.
Just have a trophy, like the Andre the Giant thing. Just have a trophy.
Yeah.
I would.
I don't mind the belt. I like the belt design. It's just also they don't defend it, so I'm okay with that because you already have
the shape.
I'll see. That's where we're getting to the root of the issue. You don't like the belt itself.
But still, like, I mean, even if I didn't like the belt, I didn't like the whole what is it, the greatest Royal Rumble belt that Braun Strowman had, and he was wearing the green thing. Like, what's the point of a belt?
We agreed not to mention that ever again, Brian.
We did. I didn't catch the box.
We don't talk about greatest Royal Rumble unless we're talking about Titus slipping underneath the ring.
That was funny. That will forever be funny.
That's literally the only reason we need to talk about that Rumble.
Yeah, because we don't know anything else about that Rumble besides Titus catching a
Literally,
whole
that's it.
to the ring.
That's it. If you, that's how I literally could pop my dad at any point in time. I just bring up Titus falling under the ring, and he will crack up laughing for like 5 minutes straight.
I showed my brother. My brother was like, he did that on purpose. I said, ain't nobody gonna fly that hard on purpose.
Oh no, yeah. My dad asked me the same thing. Like, was that supposed to happen? Because you always gotta ask in wrestling. And I was like, absolutely not, because they changed that angle around. And
He gonna die for Jesus.
But I think the most funniest part out of all that was Corey.
Corey not being
Corey, bro. He's like, fuck all that.
Laughing so
fuck all that. Show it again.
he
Show it again. Show it again. Show it again. Look at him.
apologizes-
Look at him.
He
Look at him.
apologizes to Vince on air because he literally cannot stop laughing. Like he's like
crying
so
tears
sorry.
out his eyes, like.
And then he got kind of tight because he was like, "Y'all keep playing it, and you want me to stop laughing? Like I gotta choose one."
That sounds like a rib.
Right.
No, but at the same time, you could tell Mr. Redacted is sitting there laughing his ass
He
off.
was
too,
laughing
like,
his ass off.
show it again. Show it again.
That's like a don't react challenge on TikTok. You're gonna lose every time.
Yeah.
Every time you're gonna lose.
No, I will bust out.
Oh my god!
And God bless that
Bingo.
he missed the metal
Everything.
bar on that dive.
True. It's feeling like fall outside and the ice cream truck is outside. What is happening?
I'm about to go see what that be like.
It feels like fall outside. Like I have no air conditioner on today. That's how cool it is right now outside.
Love it. We should definitely do more watch alongs. This was cool. I hope WWE does more YouTube stuff because it feels more like appointment viewing. Like I feel like if this was on Peacock, I probably would have just like watched it later. But with the YouTube aspect, made me be like, I should watch this now, like live right now. I don't know. It also
And leave
started
the
on Wednesday,
comments.
which really helped.
What if they start bringing the live stuff, like as Brian said, to Netflix when they come over to Netflix? Like, I just can't wait how raunchy they're gonna get on Netflix because
I mean, they was cursing in his doc.
What
So
I'm saying is I forgot who sent it in a group chat. I think it was either Brian or Justin, when it was like we don't have to worry about language and stuff when they start streaming on Netflix. So imagine Attitude Era,
yep,
XXX style in the sense like we gonna be fucked up for real.
No, I still think they're gonna take into account the fact, like, you know, look who the champion is right now. The face of the company is loved by kids. You know what I mean? Bailey loved by
they'll
kids.
find a good balance.
Yeah, that's the thing.
For sure, they're gonna find. I'm not gonna say they're gonna be really going back to.
And they ain't got Vince Russo.
Telling people
Attitude Era,
rip they pull up their bras and stuff.
Right. Because, like, even the raunchy stuff during the Attitude Era, like, WWE never not wanted kids to be a part of their audience. You know, like, AEW doesn't target kids. I think WWE, there's always that target. Even when it got raunchy, like, fuck, we was 6, 7, 8 years old watching the Attitude Era. I think it'll be fun because also with social media, kids are kind of desensitized to cursing and a lot of the stuff that like seemed edgy at the time. Like now, like you can
watch
Instagram
porn and people getting shot on fucking Twitter.
Yo, I was on TikTok and I watched someone get shot on a police body cam, and it was like hashtag cops of TikTok. What the fuck?
Yeah, so desensitization's been going on.
Now watch that shit pop up on my phone. I'll be mad.
Oh, you know how it go. As soon as you open your phone, that shit go be there.
Thank God someone put me on to the mute button because
I just saw some.
Like, get this shit off my time.
I just saw some crazy shit on Facebook. Like it wasn't even the video. It was just like the caption, and I was like, "What?" Like the one that's gross. I'll text it to y'all. But I'm like, one that's gross, and two, like everybody's everywhere. So you're right. These kids.
Can I just say something real quick? Since we're going into a ladder match this weekend, I absolutely hate when people are able to actually touch the thing that they're climbing to and still don't end up winning. Like they like touch it and then they're like,
really?
I hate that shit. Grab it
because it's not for them. So then you have to make an illusion.
Do a better job. It's not an illusion if I'm saying it like this. Like at least make it the timing maybe gotta be different. Like. I forgot who literally touched the briefcase like this. I think Mustafa Ali.
Mustafa Ali
literally had
it. Now, So you like that makes sense, right?
Mine personally.
No, like Brock Lesnar's music hit, and he froze.
You grab that shit and run.
You bingo. He had enough time.
Like, oh shit, Brock Lesnar. Oh shit, let me get the fuck out of here.
Exactly. That's what I thought when he did it.
To make an entrance.
I mean, he's on a 10-foot ladder, and Brock is hauling his 260-pound ass as fast as he can to the ring. Like,
nah, bro.
I don't know if Mustafa can actually run without breaking his legs.
He is a superhero. He could have jumped off that ladder.
Even if he would have like grabbed it and then like fell and the briefcase fell, like Brock, like at least it's got to make sense. And then Brock pick it up, like haha, you know. But yeah, I don't mind them touching it, but I don't want them grabbing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like if you have enough time to look like as if to like grab it, and you're just like, who's coming to stop me, and then you actually get stopped. It's like.
It's the old thing I hate when wrestlers leave their eyes open when they're getting pinned.
Yeah, that kind of gives it away.
Because if you look and you see like they're looking for the person to jump in and help. Like Roman, it's like it's almost like the people who know they're supposed to interfere don't never fuck it up, because you never see Roman giving that look like, all right, is they gonna be? He just know like Solo's gonna be there. Jimmy, Jay, they always like they never miss their cues.
Yeah, because Roman gonna do what Rock did to Cody in the back, and they did
beat that ass.
Oh yeah, line up.
You know, I line up.
You know when you
triggered. Yes, I'm so
get in trouble. And nobody want to snitch. So everybody's like, "Oh, y'all not snitching." Line up.
Krista, when you said the lineup, I literally like heard Carol Rogers. Like I was just like, "Oh my god, I'm in trouble."
It wasn't me. I didn't do nothing. It wasn't.
Right, I'm in trouble.
You did it. I don't know.
I gotta one say, me and my sister, we rode out for each other. We both was getting beat. Like we never told on each other. We never snitched. We never. It was like who? Oh, then it was like fuck it, gonna be both of us. Shout out to Letty.
My mother used to wait. She would wait till both of me and Megan was both like in trouble. Like if she did something, she would just wait so she could get both of us at the same time, because she didn't want us to think she loved one more than the other.
No.
First of all, it was every man for himself. Like if we did something, it was never we're gonna wait for the other person to get in trouble. Me, y'all probably could tell, I got beat the most. I got beat a lot.
You don't say.
I wonder why.
Fun fact.
One guess.
Fun fact. But yeah,
there go Orlis Okada. Sorry.
God. Can't stand it. Brian,
you trying to get dragged on the internet again?
Brian, you can't say stuff. You know they're gonna come after you. Don't start.
Not him beating up Jade Briscoe though. I mean Mark. Excuse me.
Nah, he beat up Daniel Garcia because
Scapegoat is looking like a person to me, and I don't talk to this person anymore, and it's really, really bothering me. Look just like him. Anyway. So nobody's gonna come out and help Jay Briscoe? I mean Mark Briscoe? Where's Daddy ass?
Playing with his cheeks?
Oh my god.
I mean, he came out of the forbidden door. Oh. Didn't I just say
ask and ye shall receive.
He got his friends with him. No, that's
I don't even watch AEW. When did I become so in tune? Let me know.
You went to the show. You got that experience.
She went to Long Island.
I know.
She left her heart in Long
Island. I must be really behind. Oh no, there he go. No,
they behind.
There he go. I didn't notice that was him at first.
Yeah. He's still jacked. I gotta hear what he had to say on Chris Van Vliet, because he talked about the God and Billy and segment with The Rock, which is like the funniest things.
That ruined his fucking soul.
That's my favorite thing. My name is Bobby. My name is
Billy. What the fuck is Okada doing?
What your name
is he DJing on the belt? What the fuck?
He was dancing and stuff too. Like he was dancing at Forbidden Door. It was so bad.
Like 1, 2, 3 into the 4.
I could watch Tony Storm as this character all day long.
But what's so funny is Mariah May is old Tony Storm.
That's the fucking genius part of it. Like I fucking love that shit.
Yeah.
To the point where sometimes she does the entrance and I have to do a double take.
Yes.
And knowing Tony, she'd be like, "Thank you, Patricia."
Oh my god!
Watch for the shoes.
I've been hearing my government all day, and I've been so confused.
It's the fact that she formed a throuple.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's true.
I'll be like, y'all complaining about Liv and Dom, but then not saying shit when Tony's getting it.
I love
having a
Liv and
3-way in the ring.
I like how they both hit the mount on each other.
Yeah.
Hey yo.
Yeah.
Hey yo.
I love Cal. He's so fucking funny, yo.
Did you see what she was like? He's coming around, guys. Yo, when Cal said that shit, I was like, "Oh, wait a minute! Did you really just say what I think you just said?"
That is one of my favorite damn
I know you know it.
I know it.
Did you have the tape, the Rock's tapes back in the day that they used to sell in the stores?
No.
Oh man, because they had Know Your Role, and then I think the other was called like the People's Champ, and the People's Champ had like all his promos. It's just, you know how they used to send up them bios.
Yeah. I just used to see it, and I would just like always like play it like in my mind. So they'll be like, "What are you talking about? Like, what are you in the house? What are you?"
I'm still waiting for that TikTok, Krista.
I know, Brian. I know your birthday's coming up. That may be a birthday gift. That may be a birthday gift.
You imitating the whole thing.
That's the most funniest thing ever, yo.
Damn. I can watch Willow do the pounce all day. Like
she looks so fucking good.
Oh, the Bow, the Yeeks, Willow and Statlander.
Brawl, bitches, brawl. That's what I like to see. They in Chicago, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Willow was. Oh!
Damn! Said, pounce that ass down, the tumbling down. She's like a tumble.
Willow was just on Iridian's radio show.
Yeah, shout out.
Shout out to Iridian. Shout out to Wrestling Wind Down.
Yes. I gotta get some merch. I love what they're doing with merch.
Yeah.
So dope.
Shit, let me get.
We definitely gotta start putting our stuff on shirts.
Bad bitches for Willow Nightingale. Bad bitches for Mercedes Monet.
I like Big Daddy. I love wrestling.
I ain't wearing that.
Well, it's more for women anyway.
I know.
I like that one, and you could customize like those other shirts. Like I'm a what you call it, girl. You could get like custom.
Salute to them, man. They doing their thing.
Love that. Justin put in the notes, but I want daddy ass for me. Thanks. That would be a cute crop. Cute crop and going to an AW show with an I want daddy ass shirt on.
Oh, wow. Look like Chris was struck.
And P should get, don't just touch it, grab it. Exclamation points.
Oh yes, but the whenever something's suspended in the air, you just said, don't just touch it, grab it.
Oh, I get it.
The attitude really fucked us up, y'all.
Yeah.
I think I want to revamp that. Put that into a crop top too.
That'd be cute. That'd be real cute.
Mm-hmm. Yo, I think I know where I want to get my new tattoo at.
Ooh, where?
Right here. Like either right here or right here.
I like that placement.
We're just trying to figure out which side, because most of my tattoos on my left side. It's only this one that's on my right side. Did they just kill a shark?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's why it's Shark Week.
That's horrible.
So everyone that is watching, thank you for tuning in. But also in the VIP, what do y'all want to talk about next week? What should we talk? We were gonna do today a retrospective on retired pay-per-views. But then when we saw that this doc was going to be on a Wednesday night, we decided to do a watch along, which was super fun. Thank you for joining us, Krista, by the way.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
You can do retired pay-per-views next week, or if there's anything in particular. Of course, we'll touch a little bit on the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, but what do you want our Wrestling Fan Club to be about next week? Let us know.
I just had an idea.
Well, let's I like your shirt, by the way.
Thank you. It came from a very special person. It's my favorite wrestler from my favorite person. Canadian Appreciation Night.
Oh yeah.
Canard.
I was thinking.
That's dope. I love it.
Yeah, I was just because I was thinking like when you was talking about Money in the Bank in Canada, and now I had Tiffany Stratton pick, but now I guess I gotta go with Chelsea Green because she'll be home. But then thinking about,
I didn't even make that connection.
Which is what I think about. Like sometimes WWE's relationship with Canada in itself, it doesn't always fare well.
But and then I was also thinking about Canadian Stampede, which took place in the middle of July also, and that's still to this day like top 5 pop for me when the Hart family walk out there. So that's where the idea came from.
I love that idea because Canada is such a big wrestling town. And I think most of our favorite wrestlers were inspired by a wrestler from Canada at some point.
Yeah.
I mean, Hart family appreciation easily goes into that. Then you got the Kevin Owens and the Sami Zayns of the world.
Edge and Christian.
And Rocky Johnson, who's Canadian.
Rocky Johnson. Trish. Yeah, I'm with that. So, okay, so we'll put a poll up. Fuck it. Nah, we doing Canada night because
Canada
Money in the Bank, and then we could do retired pay-per-views the week after, and then I think it's SummerSlam week after that. Or am I wrong?
Yeah, you are hit it right on the head, or maybe you got one more week. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. All right, so let us know in the comments. Do you want to do Canadian night?
Canadian night.
Canadian.
Entire pay-per-views.
Canada. What is it? Canadian Appreciation.
Canada Appreciation.
Canada Appreciation Night.
Prepare for me to say Canada.
Okay, Canadian Nation, stand up.
Say that all night. And then there's a lot of wrestlers that's literally going to be. So you got Sami Zayn, you got Kevin Owens, Chelsea Green. Who else is Canadian up there?
Jinder Mahal.
Well, no, he's not. I'm talking about who's going to be in Money in the Bank.
Oh.
You got Money in the Bank. Shorty, what you think?
I'm so mad they didn't use that and give Scrappy some residuals off of that.
And he like wrestling.
And he likes wrestling. They definitely should have used that.
Gotta have us in the room.
Ooh.
Am I the only one enjoying this match?
No.
This is awesome.
I mean, Willow, they have great chemistry. This should be on pay-per-view. I'm sorry.
This should have been at Forbidden Door.
In the final.
Well, they had the tag match at Forbidden Door.
Yeah,
no.
By the time
Willow
Zero's match was
but at the same time, Krista, do you really want to put this match with this much heat on 0 Hour? Because they were not going to put this on the main card.
No, I'm saying it should have been a Forbidden Door on the main card. And we could have definitely replaced.
They were not.
I would have taken out Moxley and Naito match. I promise you, I would have.
Really? You're gonna take out? Are you kidding me? You were gonna take out?
Remember what I said yesterday on Turnbuckle? Like it just seemed like his energy and stuff was all there. Like it just seemed like he did not want to really be there, but he was just there.
He was Sting in 97.
It's
Sting from Starrcade 97.
You just said that's German to me.
But at the same time, you can't take out New Japan's top title off of that card.
I get it, but
especially when it's an AEW and New Japan pay-per-view.
No, I get that you can't, but at the same time, performance and endurance wise in that match, it was very, very lackluster.
I'm okay with the decision because you're getting Willow and Chris are getting time now. They were not going to get time on Sunday. If that made the main card, that definitely would have been like a 5-minute sprint.
Ooh. And Willow is out for blood. Willow is out for blood. No, I know.
That color looks good on her.
It does.
Yeah, she looks absolutely beautiful.
Willow,
I
make a
just don't
note.
like
Keep
her
that.
being in the semi-main event and then on the pre-show the next show.
Yeah, but that's AW for you, man. Where they they literally did it to everyone.
This is so good.
1, 2, 1.
Is she the one that had sort of like an alien type theme at one point?
Who, Chris?
Yeah.
I think so.
I don't remember.
You bastard.
Yo, did she just hit her with an F5?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Stokely, you bastard.
That was close.
I like how all these wrestling moves are recycled and named something else, and it goes with that character.
Willow, you cut that a little close, my friend.
Look at Stokely's stupid ass. Oh, I hate him. We should put that on the shirt too. Stokely's stupid ass.
What a match.
Oh, she gonna hit Stokely good. He just looks stupid. He just looks
he got a
close.
finger in the butt.
He like a
What
stupid
is that?
chipmunk.
Yo,
why you look like you got a
B,
finger in the
don't
butt?
change.
Okay, thank you, Millie.
Thank
she
you,
was
Millie.
an alien.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Letty.
Oh, Willow in the fight. See, if Willow wins this belt, you're
Oh, you were in
mad,
Philly,
Brian?
Letty. What did you think of this WrestleMania and the main event? Because we just watched the doc about the main event. What are your thoughts now that we're like a few months out? The Bloodline. What are your lasting thoughts? Biggest main event of all time? Let us know. Yo, why
Most
he look
important main
like
event
he
of
hasn't
all time.
aged a day?
Who? Jeff
I
Jarrett?
forgot his name. No, what's his name?
Sanjay Dutt? Sanjay Dutt or Jay Lethal?
Jay Lethal.
I love
Yeah,
Jeff
he got rid of
Jarrett.
dumbass cornrows.
Ooh.
Yo, you stupid.
We're never gonna let him live.
Let them
He had this just forever, yo. I was like, when he cut, like he was a main eventer when he had him, and honestly, because a lot, I mean, he put in the work, but a lot of people ROH was gone, so he was like ROH champion and TV champion at the same time. But then when he cut his hair, I was like, oh snap! Like now he look even more serious.
DMD is NXNEXT.
Unless she what? Because she just now that's a forbidden door.
One letter can make a difference.
That's why I had to catch it. That's why I had to catch it. I was like, wait a minute, wrong company.
I gotta see if Seindole okay, because when her music hit Forbidden Door, I punched her so hard in her thighs. I was like,
So you're physically attacking people.
I did. I'm sorry.
As well.
I know.
All right, note to self: don't sit next to Chris at wrestling show.
First of all, don't sit next to Brian and P.
Oh my god! All I do is scream.
No, girl, you swipe past my kneecaps, and Brian jumped on my shoulder.
It's the physical.
On your shoulder, you was behind me.
No, not when Cody came out. I was
I have
next
a
to you.
photo to prove it. You didn't jump next to me. Yeah,
Wait, in Dallas?
Yes, I took the picture. I turned around and said, y'all pose. It's snap. Here, post it.
But I think we moved up because it was seats next to you that was empty. I think we really moved up.
You think either it happened or it didn't.
My shoulder hurts. My shoulder hurts. It says Brian did this right here.
You know, like you worked this.
That's so funny.
Brian did this right here. That's
I mean,
forever.
if you're not excited enough to physically harm someone, did you really
Are you
go
really a
to
wrestling fan?
show? You know what I'm saying?
First of all, I want to hear something funny.
Ben and P's reaction when Bailey won. That was just epic.
I was just watching it. I was just watching it on our Instagram. I promise. But you know what's funny? I go to physical therapy, so there's this physical therapist who like tries to like get the tension out of here and like helps me move my neck and stuff. So he was massaging me. He goes, "What do you do for a living?" Because up here is just so tense. And I should be like, I was injured twice, one shoulder.
Just be like, "Oh, I'm a wrestling fan," and it all makes sense.
That's it. That's all I have. I'm a wrestling fan. I can't do nothing about it.
I love that you was able to join us for this, Krista.
Me too. I'm like, how y'all always talk about The Rock and I have the residential Rock resident.
So I didn't even know that the doc was just about the main event. Because I thought it was like 24 style. So I was just like, are we just gonna hear about this all night? But I kind of like that because it really does show the new era. It showed like the business decisions and the reasons behind a lot of the things that was happening. So that was really, really cool. So I'm glad you were able to join us, Krista, and of course the crew. Shout out Seindole. You know, long day, but she'll be back with us next week. I want to thank everyone who joined the fan club. We had a packed house tonight, which I love. And if it is your first time, I'm glad you were able to join us. Make sure you follow those wrestling girls everywhere on social media. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have a new episode out right now. Make sure you check it out. Krista B and I recap this epic wrestling weekend that kind of came out of nowhere. 2 weeks ago, we were not going to any of these shows, and then it just happened, and that's when the magic happened, and we got to see a lot of special people. Sorry, I'm a Britt Baker fan. But I love that we were able to watch this together. It felt new. It felt fresh. We'll definitely do more watch along. She looks great. Where can everyone find the crew?
All social media platforms at It's Justin Rich. You can find me here live on Those Wrestling Girls Twitch channel Wednesday nights with TWG Fan Club. Myself, these three beautiful, intelligent, amazing co-hosts of mine. Tuesday nights, Twitter Spaces on Black Wrestling's handle for the Buckle. Myself, Mimi, and Corey, where we talk all things wrestling. And from time to time, True Hill Heat Sports and True Hill Heat Wrestling, where we talk sports, wrestling, and all that fun stuff. Also, sometimes I'll be popping up Sunday nights for Watch Along, House of the Dragon. Maybe doing that this weekend. Stay tuned.
Find me at Brian H. Wars, all social media platforms. Check out the Wrestling Realm Now podcast tonight for a WWE Money in the Bank preview. Check out Ring of Wrestling Worldwide this past week and the Masked Man Show.
You can find me, Miss Krista B, MS_KRISTAB_ on Instagram, MS_KRISTAB on Twitter, TikTok, every other social media, MS_. You can also follow me on Unapologetic and Eclectic. The website is back up and running, so we'll be stuff up there. You can also follow Those Wrestling Girls everywhere Those Wrestling Girls can be found. And also check out my latest episode with Steve Fall, where we predicted Money in the Bank predictions. And I know my predictions are never wrong. So there's that. And also stay tuned because I do have more sound offs coming really soon.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
I love it. You know, you can find me everywhere at Queen 3_PR. And I love you all. And we will see you next week.
Happy birthday, Millie.
Oh, happy birthday, Millie.
Hey, happy birthday to the Millie.
Love it. And have the best day ever. Have the best day ever.